for Fancy Pants Designs. What we're going to be doing is making a 12 by 12 layout using the BU collection. And what I've done is I'm taken one of the papers from the collection that has a lot of word strips or phrase strips on it, and I've cut all the strips apart so that I can use them separately. And I'm just adding 2 of them to the top and bottom of a piece of 12 by 12 white cardstock. And what that's going to do is give me the ability to have the appearance of a layer of paper with those words underneath the rest of my images without actually having to waste the whole 12 by 12 sheet. And I also get to rearrange the phrases to have exactly the phrases I want, exactly where I want them. So now I'm taking another piece of the pattern paper from the BU collection, and I'm going to be adding it just up below the words so that it looks like it's layered on top of them. And for this page, I'm using a basic grid structure where the page is cut in half both vertically and horizontally. Sort of imagine a plus sign. And that's kind of how I'm going to lay out all my photos. And you'll see what I mean as I add the pattern papers here. I'm going to add 4 pattern papers, 1 in each section of the page, each quarter of the page. And I'm adding some of the pattern paper that has the whimsical birds and flowers. I really loved the sort of spindly legs and spindly stems and kind of off-kilter look they had. They were really fun and whimsical. So I've now added my 4 patterns of paper, which is going to add a lot of color and a lot of texture. And to cover up where some of them join, I'm actually going to cut a border strip, if you will, of this chevron paper out with my craft knife. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm going to cut enough off the bottom so I get a full point on the end. And then I'm going to go through and I'm going to cut the top as well so that I have a strip here. And so I've taken the pattern paper and used it to make what looks like a border sticker. And that's just another layer and pattern to what's going on. So I've chosen my photos now and I've printed them with a 1/8 inch white border around them. And again, I'm going to take some of the words from that paper with all the word strips on it. This time I'm taking the large pink BU and I'm cutting them out completely. That way I can put them wherever I want on the page, and I will have the pattern that they're over show through instead of the gray of the paper. And that's just gonna make them pop a little bit more. So now that I've cut them all out by hand, I'm actually going to take a razor and rough up the edges a little bit, just stress them to give them more dimension and texture on the page. And now it's time to start gluing some stuff down now that I kind of know where I want it to be. So I'm going to add adhesive to the back of my border strip here, and I'm only doing it down the center, and that's because I thought I might want to have the option down the road of putting things underneath it if I chose. So I'm going to stick my photos down. I have 4 photos, and I'm putting 2 in the upper right corner and 2 in the bottom right corner. And then in the other spaces, I'll be filling in with my title, which is going to be BU, using the pink from the paper. And I'm adding that to the page with some foam adhesive. Again, just want to give some extra dimension to my title and draw attention to it. And this with the torn edge, it's going to look really kind of very handmade, and I really like that look a lot. Now I'm taking one of the pieces of chipboard from the BU collection and I'm adding it to the top of the B to draw attention to the title, to kind of zero your eye in there. And also it's playing up the heart background that the B of the BU is on. It's on a green heart background, so we're going to accentuate the hearts there. And now I'm adhering the U down from BU so that the bird's face is framed inside the U. I didn't want to cover the bird's face. And then I'm also pulling the hearts into the other half of the title with another piece of heart chipboard from the collection. And then to add just a little bit more color to the photos themselves, I'm adding some photo corner stickers from the BU collection to the edges of just 2 of the photos, just to add some additional color. And then here I have my BU layout with photos from New Zealand. Thank you very much.